Hey guys, Kevin Rogers, Bobby Garland TV. We are in Jackson, Flowood, Pearl, Mississippi, one of those three. And we are at Ross Barnett, a place they call the Res. We're actually fishing American Crappie Trail with my partner Matt Beckman. Oh, looky there, it's a perfect example of what we're doing. Perfect example. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a big one. Fishing the American Crappie Trail at Ross Barnett. It's our second day. First day we had a pretty good weight of 1141 for 7 crappie. We're on day 2. Not doing as good. Something we've the way we've been fishing, I don't know if you can see up through there. We are fishing super shallow up in the river in some of these back sloughs, old oxbows, and there's still some crappie spawning. Most of the big females that we've seen are all post spawn, but we're trying to catch the giant males, and we're going right through the lily pad stems. And you say, why are we not holding one pole? We are covering a lot more water. We have 8 rods out. I've got Matt up in the lily pad stems. There's all kinds of wood stumps, cypress stumps, and lily pad limbs up there. And we are just trolling real slow through these. It's a lot of work. I mean, you're constantly picking up and setting it. I'll go through here and show you. One right after another. And these crappie are actually spawning up in there. They are spawning in the lily pad stems, getting hung up, constantly hung up. Matt's getting me off if you can. And we're spider rigging. Most people think a spider rig, they think you got to have a double minnow rig, a big egg sinker. We're fishing super shallow water. We're in 2.5 right here. That's what it's reading. It's about 12 inches deep up there where Matt's fishing. Hard to get the fish in the boat when it's that shallow. Something we're doing. Matt's going to show you right here. He's going to jig one off this tree. They're wanting some live bait. It's post spawn. They're a little finicky. We tried minnows yesterday, and what we found, they knocked the minnows off. And Matt's going to give you a tip here. Something we have learned from the greatest crappie fisherman of all time, Mr. Ronnie Capps. Here's a perfect example of it, just up and over these lily pad stems. Up, over, up, over. We don't even have lily pads in our lakes in Missouri. But something we've learned, something that lets them hold on, and Matt's going to show you this right now. What do you got, bud?
Wax worms.
Wax worms.
Mr. Ronnie. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have them, but they seem to work.
There's crappie right there. Oh, he spit it out. Wax worms. So all you're doing is just we're sticking these right on the hook, and there's something about the scent or the oil that during the spawn, the crappie, we got stuff going on like crazy. The crappie cannot, when the male crappie is on the bed, on the nest, and he is fighting away predators, something about the wax worm they'll hold on to better than the minnow. The minnow, they just seem to knock off out of pure hatred, but that wax worm, Matt just put that on a minnow minder, an outlaw color with a pink head. We're just using 1/8 ounce singles and going through here. So little tip for you, if the water temperature is between 60 and 70 degrees in the spring and they're spawning, wax worms. My first time ever using them. Matt's used them before, and they're getting us a lot more bites. There you go. See if Matt can't catch us another one. A lot of firsts for us. We've tournament fishing for 28 years. This is Matt's first time to ever see an alligator. Alligators in Mississippi, we saw a bunch of them. And it's my first time to use a wax worm crappie fishing.
First time getting out of a boat. First time seeing a mudfish.
Oh yeah, we saw a mudfish, a grinnell. Caught one of them. So these tournament crappies, the crappie tournaments rather, for us are just an excuse to go fish new bodies of water. That's all it is. If you do good in them, that's just a bonus. We learn a ton. Never spider rigged through lily pads in a tournament before. Done it in practice. Fun stuff. Look how nasty that is. Look like little maggots. We're just taking several of them and threading them right. I got a little baby shad here. I've been threading mine on the hook like that. Just giving them a little bit. Seem like they're holding on to that better than tipping it with a minnow. Disgusting, oily, stinky male crappie in the springtime.